Hello everyone, welcome to this video on how to embed a bold BI dashboard in a React with ASP.NET Core application. To learn how to install and deploy the bold BI server, refer to the documentation and video links in the video description. I have already installed the bold BI server and created this business survey analysis dashboard for this demonstration. In this video, I will show you how to integrate this dashboard into a React with ASP.NET Core application securely using the bold BI embedded SDK. Next, to embed the dashboard, first run the ASP.NET Core backend application, followed by running the React frontend application. Once both are running, you will be able to see that the business survey analysis dashboard is embedded. Before getting into the application creation, these prerequisites must be installed in your machine to run the sample. We'll go through these steps to embed the dashboard. To start with, I create a new React project in Visual Studio Code. I open the comment prompt in the appropriate location where I want to create the React application and check the node version using the command node v. Ensure that the node version is 16 or higher. Next, create a new project using the npx create react app react sample command in the command prompt. Once created, I open the project in Visual Studio Code. Now, the dependent packages are installed successfully and a React application is created. Then, under the SRC, I will create a dashboard listing folder along with the dashboard listing.js and dashboard listing.css files. And now I have included the required codes in the added files. Next, I will import the bold BI npm package by using this command. Then, I create an item.js file in the SRC folder and include its properties in order to utilize the dashboard listing values. In the app.js file, I import the dashboard listing folder and invoke the dashboard listing method in it that was implemented in the dashboard listing.js file. Then, I include all the required properties in the dashboard listing.js file by referencing the sample codes for this video by downloading them here. You can find this help documentation link in the video's description. Here, API host is the authorization server URL running at localhost port 61377. You can get this URL once the ASP.NET Core application is launched. I will show you how to create this later in this video. From this authorization server URL variable, we will get the dashboard validation details through the getDetails method of the launched ASP.NET Core application. Next, I set the environment to enterprise here. Root URL is the dashboard server URL and we need to set the bold BI server URL. Site identifier is a part of the URL and we can copy that from the bold BI server URL, that is site/site1. User email and password are the credentials of the bold BI server that authorize the React application. Now, the required variables are set in the script file. Next, we can see how to create the bold BI instance to embed the dashboard into the React application. I have already copied the required files under the dashboard listing folder. I open the dashboard listing.js file and here the render dashboard method is defined for creating a bold BI instance and embedding the dashboard. The render method is defined for creating the DOM elements like an ID for the dashboard. They will be utilized in the render dashboard method to render the dashboard. And finally, the component didMount method is defined to contact the bold BI server to get dashboard details. Let me explain this method in detail. First, we will send the user email and password credentials to generate the token. With this token, we send a request to the bold BI server in order to get the dashboard list with its dependent details. This will be passed to the render dashboard function as a variable called data. Once the application launches and the render dashboard function is invoked, by default, the first dashboard in the bold BI server dashboard list will be loaded. After the necessary changes are made on the client side, we create the authorization server using a web application. For this video demo, I use an ASP.NET Core application. The React application acts as a client and the ASP.NET Core application acts as a server. Now, I open Microsoft Visual Studio and create a new project. I choose ASP.NET Core Web Application. Enter the project name and click OK. Now, the ASP.NET Core application is created. Next, I create classes named Embed Properties and Data class under Models and add the required variables. In the Embed Properties class, root URL is the dashboard server URL, which you can get from the Bold BI server. Site identifier is a part of the Bold BI server URL. User email is the credential of the Bold BI server that authorizes the ASP.NET Core application. Next, I have to set the embed secret key for authentication. I get the embed secret from the Bold BI server. I navigate to the settings icon on the left navigation bar and click the Embed tab. I enable the embed authentication and click here to generate the embed secret. We need to save this secret key, as it cannot be retrieved again. If it is not saved, it has to be generated again using the Reset Secret option. I paste the saved secret key into the application. I add Bold BI Embed Controller.cs and the necessary functions to get dashboards from the Bold BI server. Finally, let's run the ASP.NET Core application with the host URL, and the application is launched. Then, in the React application, I make sure to update the authorization URL and API host URL that was defined in the ASP.NET Core application. To run the React sample, I open the integrated terminal and use the npm start command. The embed dashboard list can be seen in the default URL of the React project. And now, the dashboard created in the Bold BI server is embedded into the React application. In this video, I have shown you how to embed a Bold BI dashboard into a React with an ASP.NET Core application. You can download the code used in this video from the help documentation link in the description. If you found this video informative, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.